Hi, my name is Tiffany, and today I'm going to inform you how to make and or file a formal complaint against members of the sworn police department in your local city or town. The reason that I am familiar with this process is that I have been a investigator of police misconduct and or police oversight for the past 15 years. I am currently employed as an investigator, and my official title is Investigator 2 for the City of Chicago. So, has anyone ever been either detained or pulled over by the police and you felt that they were wrong, that they acted inappropriately, that they violated your rights, that they just, in essence, they did too much? They acted out way past what the situation entailed. Well, in those instances, you are within your rights to file a citizen's complaint against a police officer. So, you've been detained, you've been stopped, you don't feel that it went the correct way, or that the officers were in some type of way acting out or a little bit overt. So what is a complaint? What constitutes a complaint? Can I file a complaint because I've already gotten 5 tickets and I don't need a 6? No. To file a complaint, you have to have a justifiable reason. Either, again, the officer acted out, he directed profanities at you, he used excessive force, he did something that did not go along with or was inconsistent with whatever reason or rationale that he stopped you for. And it can't just be because you did not like the punishment that came with. So, that is what constitutes a complaint. It can't be because you're angry. It can't be because you don't want to spend the money. If you were stopped and or detained and you feel that it was overt or excessive, you have means to file a complaint, or your rights were violated. Now, we've talked about what a complaint is. How do you formally lodge a complaint? You're a citizen. This is a sworn officer. What do? So, specifically here in Chicago, what you may do is you can log on to the website, cityofchicago.org, and there is a space that says, there is a indicator if you want to commend an officer or if you want to report an officer. So you can either do that online or you can call our offices, and that number is 312-XXX-XXXX, and you can speak to a live person. You can tell them the nature of your complaint. They will talk you through it to let you know if it is actually a complaint that is something we would receive in the office, or you can write a letter. And in that letter, of course, you would include all the identifiers, the time, the date, what happened, why you feel that it is a complaint, and your contact information, and we would get back to you. So far, we know what a complaint is. We know the manner in which we can file a complaint. Now, we know what it is. We know how to do it. What do you actually do? So, after you have either called, written, or emailed, you would physically come into the office to provide an audio recorded account of the incident. And the reason that is done is so that the incident in all of its entirety can be memorialized, so that you and I, as your investigator, would know from start to finish what happened, how it happened, where it happened, anything that you may use to identify that person if you don't have any information on the person that you feel wronged you. So, you come in, we sit down on it face to face. I ask you some questions, you tell me what happened. I may ask you even more questions to bring out maybe just a little bit more information that you may think is not relevant, but it may be very pertinent to identifying the person that wronged you. After that process is done, the interview is memorialized. What we then do is try to find any type of evidence to corroborate your story. And what that means simply is we would go to the location of the incident. We would look for witnesses, any information that you gave us to try and find out or seek out those witnesses, we would definitely follow up with. We would look for video cameras. We would look for independent witnesses on the street. Joe Blow citizen that just might have been walking past and saw it. Anything that would help corroborate your version of the story. So after we've done that, we would look for any type of official departmental reports that may have been done. Say you were given a traffic citation. There's a record of that. Say you were arrested. There's absolutely a record of that. If you received an injury due to this incident and you went to the hospital, there's an official record of that. So we would collect all of those pertinent documents. So now we have your account. We have any independent witness accounts. We've collected any pertinent data. So then we would go and speak to the officer and get his version. Because there's always more than one side to the story, correct? Correct. So now we know what is a complaint, what a complaint is, what can be filed. Not because you're mad or you're angry, but something that was really not right. Something that did not go right with your stop, your detainment, your arrest. You still have rights. We know how to formally lodge a complaint because we know we can email it. We know we can write a letter. We know we can pick up the phone and call. We can walk into the office and tell whomever, myself, or whoever that investigator is, what happened, why you feel you were wrong. You can have your information memorialized. We know what the investigatory process is. We know that you will sit down with an investigator. It will be memorialized. After it's memorialized, the investigator will seek out evidence. After the evidence is sought out and everything is weighed out, the pros, the cons, how much believability or credibility each party has, a determination is made as to what should be or what will be done to the officer. And then you, as a person complaining, would be notified by the office as to the outcome of your investigation. So, today I hope I've informed you on how to file a complaint against a sworn police officer. I hope that you feel like you're armed with enough information to advocate for yourself if you feel the police officer has wronged you. So again, we're going to briefly go over some things that we need to do. We need to always know our rights. We need to always commit to memory identifiers. What was the officer wearing? What did he look like? What did he sound like? Something that stands out about him that no one else has. We need to know not to escalate the situation. Don't get on his level. If he starts cursing and fussing, remain calm. Commit everything about him, everything that he's saying to memory so that you can memorialize that in your interview with us. And lastly, report your incident as soon as possible. The sooner that you report your incident, the more details that you will remember, the more information we'll have, and it's easier for us to go out and find the person that has wronged you. So, I hope that again you feel that you are armed with the necessary things to go out and file or lodge a formal complaint in your area. Thanks again. Have a great day.